Alright guys, welcome back. We are finally back here with Transformers Tatakai or Tataki or whatever it's called, Call of the Future, whatever the name of this game is supposed to be, even though the box and everything else just says Transformers. So, but anyways, we've already completed the Autobot campaign, so now we're gonna head on and do the Decepticons campaign. So let's get to it. Oh, and we'll keep it easy, just because, you know, don't want this to take forever. Remember having lots of trouble with some of the previous one. Is this the same intro? If it's the same intro, I'll let it run. Some of you may not have seen it. If you haven't, you know, go back and watch the first one. Oh yeah, I remember reading this, or trying to read this. Transformers, see, okay. Waited too long. There's much still to be learned about the Transformers, but we know there are two groups, the Autobots and the Decepticons. The two groups were locked in eternal combat for millennia. 4 million years later, battling Transformers sustained battle and crashes of planet Earth. Kind of summarizing here. Together later in modern times, system in stasis, spacecraft, computer collect data, the Earth sphere closed and turn into Transformers. Yada yada yada. We all know the story of the Transformers. And Earth became the second home to the Transformers. There's Galvatron and Rodimus. Transformers, joined by the headmasters of the Transformers home planet, ancient battle has expanded further into the universe. Which is the Decepticons who are willing to commit wicked acts in an effort to plunder the sources of fuel and blah blah blah. They want to rule the world. Story begins on Zel's Zamin, in the Paradise system, a planet environment similar to Earth in every way. I think they basically made it that way so it wouldn't be Earth for whatever reason. I don't know why they didn't want it to be Earth, but it's like Earth, but it's not.
Within the Decepticon shuttle, which has landed deep within a cave on planet Zel.
Target coordinates check.
I can't believe he's keeping me waiting! Has the old buckle of bolts showed up yet, Soundwave?
Meet Soundwave and Starscream, the intelligence officer and the air combat officer of the brutal Decepticons.
I want to find the lost Decepticons and this mysterious flying object as quickly as possible and get out of here!
The mysterious flying object is an unidentified body that suddenly appeared along with a space-time warp signature in this region of space several days ago. Thinking that it might be a new energy source, the Decepticons dispatched a team to this planet to investigate. But the team mysteriously disappeared. Concerned by the incident, the Decepticons have come to investigate.
There were instabilities in the route, but it should work now.
Damn, if he'd just taken the shuttle directly, we wouldn't have all these problems! Using a space bridge that can be carried in a shuttle is far too complicated! That's what's wasting all this time! And besides, will the space bridge even work?
A relay device has been set outside. There'll be no more problem.
Well then, let's hurry this along!
Activate the space bridge.
By calling forth a space bridge, they can instantly transport their allies to this planet. But at that very moment,
What?
What is this? This is terrible. It's broken. We need to make repairs.
But in that case, what happened to him? He was being transported.
There was a malfunction. The two transmission points became offset. He was transported to a slightly different location.
In any case, he's our leader. Soundwave, give us his estimated location of arrival, and let's go get our lost little sheep.
Right. Let's go together.
Huh? There's nobody here. Are you sure this was his destination, Soundwave?
He should be here.
Not a trace. Could he have been blown to pieces from the impact of the accident?
That is a possibility.
Did that loudmouth bucket of bolts finally kick the bucket himself? That'd make me the new...
So sorry to disturb your celebration, new leader.
What? That voice! Ah!
It's you. Your loud-mouthed bucket of bolts is alive and well.
Lord Megatron!
Yes, it's the Dark Overlord Megatron, infamous commander of the evil Decepticon army and the Transformer who plots to control the entire universe.
Lord Megatron, I'm glad you're unharmed. Ah, yes. My apologies, sire. For some reason, it seems the space bridge is unstable on this planet. The shuttle has been damaged as well. It must be repaired before it can fly again.
So, you are fully functional. I was so worried.
I'm sure you were. We'll speak about this later. I found something of interest when I was coming in. Something of interest? Yes, over there.
Megatron pointed towards an Autobot shuttle that had made an emergency landing on the planet. Like the Decepticons, the Autobots had stopped to investigate the mysterious flying object observed in the planet's vicinity.
Wowza! Hate them crash landings. It's not like Wheeljack to slip up on his piloting, though.
Commander Prime.
What is it, Wheeljack?
It's the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime.
Have you uncovered any information about the
Unfortunately, no. But it looks like we could be in serious trouble. When I was checking out our damage, our sensors picked up the signature of a Decepticon space bridge.
What?
Commander, incoming transmission.
It can't be. Put me through. Long time no see, Prime.
That voice, Megatron.
I should have known. What do I want? What kind of greeting is that? You're searching for the UFO. don't have to answer me. I'm a bit cranky, thanks to a little accident. So, I'm planning to work off my crankiness by obliterating you and putting an end to our battle of the last few million years.
What the?
That's fine. I'll neither run nor hide. Come and get us, Megatron.
Excellent answer, Prime! My favorite adversary.
Let me tell you, Decepticon, you won't be getting past me.
Well, Wheeljack, something to look forward to. Just polish your hood and wait. See you later. Farewell.
Lord Megatron, is this a good idea? They'll be waiting for us for certain. Why did you alert them to our attack?
If we fight fairly, they won't think to try any tricky stuff themselves. The Autobots are a collection of steel-headed morons, play-acting as heroes. Indeed. Don't you trust me, Starscream? I'd be happy to put in a good word with Prime for you to become an Autobot.
No! I'd rather die!
He just never lets up. I'm sick of him picking on me.
I understand, Lord Megatron. Let us decide on the group and formation for the upcoming attack.
Excellent! We will attack as soon as we're ready.
Well, well, that was quite a few cutscenes there. Let's try and get in at least a little bit of actual gameplay before we end this episode. Poor Starscream, he's the weakest out of the three here. Obviously Megatron's strongest, then Soundwave, and then Starscream. Poor Starscream. Alright, we'll choose you. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter. We only have the two guys. Yep, this is okay. And I forget what... kind of forget. I know it's kind of like defensive or attack and stuff. I'll just put them up at the front there.
Just you wait, Optimus Prime. Decepticons, prepare to attack! What? What is this? Some kind of invisible wall? Is that fool trying to block my way? Is this Wheeljack's handiwork? I underestimated him. So he has the brains for laying traps, after all.
That's far enough. This is as far as you go, Decepticons.
So the small fry finally shows himself. Get ready for a fight.
The battle begins.
Alright, so we finally get to play, and I immediately pressed the wrong buttons. It has been a while since I've played this. Okay, that's the one. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't think Ironhide actually showed up in the Autobot campaign at all.
The invisible wall has disappeared. I see. The walls disappear if I destroy these little fools. If that's the case, there's nothing to do but attack head on. I won't leave a robot standing.
But yeah, looks like we're fighting Blue Streak. I keep on calling him Silver Streak just because I don't know. I'm used to calling him Silver Streak because that's usually what Hasbro ended up calling him when they lost his name. Honestly, like, I think Silver Streak makes a better name for him because he is silver, he's not blue. Even though, like, I know Blue Streak is supposed to be like a thing for fast. But yeah, it was interesting. Well, not only does Megatron, like, you know, beat on Starscream when he says, "Oh, he's a new leader." But yeah, that's another thing that, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, sometimes for some reason their audio gets cut off. It's not me pressing a button or anything, it's just, I don't know, sometimes they get cut off. Alright, that was a total miss. That wasn't even the move I was trying to do. But yeah, I was gonna say, it's interesting that Megatron teased Starscream if he wants to become an Autobot, because, well, it's actually gonna be coming out after this, but I have a video that is kind of related to that. So it's interesting that Megatron would mention Starscream wanting to be an Autobot, or maybe he secretly is an Autobot. Who knows? Maybe that's why he's always trying to take over the Decepticons.
So you made it, Decepticons! You'll have to face me now. Prepare to be hurt.
Get out of my way, you old tin can.
Right. This is it.
So yeah, if for whatever reason you haven't watched my previous videos on this video game, this is Transformers Tatakai, or Tataki, or whatever, Call of the Future, or again, whatever it's supposed to be called. The game itself is just normally just Transformers. It was a Japanese PlayStation 2 game. Oh yeah, they have like butt mashing things in it. But if for some reason it never came like stateside, or, you know, North America, Western, never got a Western release, that's what I'm looking for. Even though like the whole thing is in English. You just have to do like one little switch at the beginning when you boot up to change it to English. And it's all English voice acted. Not by the original cast, obviously, but still, it is fully understandable in English. The only thing that isn't fully understandable is how to actually play it. There isn't really any kind of tutorial. It is kind of like a beat 'em up kind of game. It's more... how do you describe it? It's kind of combo based, but it's more like timing and stuff. Even though I basically just kind of try and button mash my way through. And there we go. We beat Wheeljack as I was mumbling through that.
We must regroup. Retreat!
Is that it? All that effort for this? The Autobots must be an army of wind-up toys. You still have your shuttle prime. But I'll be there soon.
Alright, are they gonna give me a... No, okay.
What's that? A mine? Ha! I suppose it was meant as a trap, but it's laughably obvious. It's probably the work of that Wheeljack, underestimating us again. Does he really think he can stop the Decepticons with a little mine? He can plant as many as he likes. We'll just destroy them all.
Oh, okay. So I think it's going to let me kind of pause here. It's not going to advance without me pressing a button. So I was going to say that is going to do it for this. Not sure what episode number we're on. Technically, this is the first episode of the Decepticon campaign. But yeah, thanks for joining me for this first Decepticon episode. And join me next time if you want to see more of this. And if you really want to see more and you haven't watched all the Autobot campaign, go back and watch that. There should be a link on screen in a second as I do my whole outro thing. So remember to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And yeah, once again, join me next time for the rest of the Decepticon campaign of Transformers Tatakai.